Hey everyone, Muckluck here, and I like concise game reviews that help me decide if I want to buy something without spoiling the game for me. This is Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, a single-player action-adventure Souls-like game developed by Respawn Entertainment and produced by EA. It is available on PC, PS5, PS4, Xbox, and comes with a T for Teen rating. I got this game during a Steam sale, but its full price is currently $40, and the goal of this review is to help other gamers decide if it is worth the purchase. At the time of recording, it is also available on Game Pass. The setting for the game, with no spoilers beyond the early tutorial. The game takes place some years after Execute Order 66 occurred in the movies, killing most of the Jedi. You play as Cal, a boy who survived the Jedi Purge and is in hiding. In a moment of panic, you use the Force to save another's life, accidentally revealing to the Empire that you are still alive, and you are now on the run, being hunted down, and doing what you can to survive, and just maybe change things for the better. The general gameplay is that of a Souls-like game. You have a limited number of heals between rests, and when you rest, you respawn most of the enemies in the world. You have various lightsaber attacks, the ability to block, dodge, or parry to prevent damage, or even parry blaster fire back to ranged enemies. You also have a few Force tricks at your disposal that you unlock as the story progresses. It does have some Metroidvania elements, allowing you to go back to areas you have been previously and access new areas there as you unlock new abilities to get through various terrain and obstacles. The game also has multiple difficulties, the easier one increasing the size of the windows for parrying, allowing people who are more interested in the story and not the hardcore challenging combat to enjoy it as well. Fallen Order took me just over 15 hours to beat on Master difficulty. In that time, I mostly worked on the main mission, doing a few bonus areas as I found them, but it definitely was not a 100% run. If you did so, you would get even more time out of it. Comparison to other games. For reasons I've already mentioned, the game is definitely a Souls-like Metroidvania, but does have some differences from games like Dark Souls or Elden Ring. You don't have any equipment you control. You will get upgrades to your abilities, Force, and lightsaber through the missions, but everything else is cosmetic. This is different from Souls games like Elden Ring, where you can do a bow run, sorcery run, faith run, melee run, etc. On the flip side, the story elements of this game are much larger, with the incredible edge-of-your-seat tale of Cal's journey to stay alive. The details. The art style in the game is spot on in the Star Wars universe. Many things are clearly recognizable, from AT-AT walkers, Star Destroyers, alien races, etc. Even the transitions they use between scenes are exactly what you would see in the films. I also appreciated that not everyone is conventionally beautiful. It may sound silly, but it was nice just seeing a wide range of people, and aliens, in the game. Even the main character has an underbite. Sound and music. Again, if you've seen the films, it is spot on. Everything from lightsabers to blast fire to the Empire's theme song. It is a crisp, cleaned up version from the movies. They nailed it 100%. Controls. The game can be played on mouse and keyboard or controller. I played it on mouse and keyboard myself, and I was able to rebind any keys that I wish to. Perfect. Saving system. The game auto-saves your progress at key checkpoints, but you can also rest at a meditation spot, which is basically a Dark Souls bonfire anytime you find one to save your progress. Content creator concerns. Sadly, yep. I streamed the entire game on Twitch and had a few of my VODs have muted sections after the fact due to the Star Wars music at climactic moments. Likewise, on my recorded playthrough of the game, a few of the videos were claimed due to the music. If you plan to make any content for the game, just be careful. Anything negative to say? Aside from the content creator issues, I wasn't a huge fan of the Force system. In short, when you're out of combat, you can use Force as much as you want, but in combat, you run out and have to land melee attacks to recharge it. I wasn't a huge fan of this concept, as Force doesn't really run out in the Star Wars universe, but I guess they did this so you don't just stand back and spam Force attacks. The next item will depend on what you are looking for in the game, but it is worth repeating that there is little gameplay customization compared to other Souls-like games. The game is focused on Cal's story, and as such, you learn what Cal learns. Nothing more, nothing less. Final thoughts. In the end, I got over 15 hours of what felt like movie-grade entertainment and challenging gameplay from a $40 title. If you turn off the lightsaber inside the cockpit, you are going to kill somebody.
Okay, shut that thing off and grab some seats.
Yes! Yes! In addition, even though I've had some trouble with EA titles recently, I encountered zero bugs with this game. After some time to get used to the gameplay, the fights felt amazing. Landing strings of perfect dodges, blocks, and parries until seeing an opening actually had me feeling like a Jedi. The story itself was incredible, with a mind-blowing ending that ties in perfectly with the movies, and left me looking forward to the game's sequel, which is due out soon. Due to the smooth gameplay experience, the joy it gave me through fantastic storytelling, and the satisfaction after conquering tough boss encounters, I can absolutely say that I feel this one was worth the price. This video was not sponsored, so if you enjoyed it, please consider hitting that like button to help us out with the YouTube algorithm, and subscribe for more content. If you'd like to see more of my own playthrough of Jedi Fallen Order, I'll include a link to that playlist from our other channel down below. As always, a massive thank you to our dear patrons who make content like this possible. If you'd like to become a supporter and earn early access, there is a link to that in the description. May the Force be with you.